Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona State. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, as a quarterback, you're always trying to obviously find that open window to be able to throw the football into. That time, that wide open was right in the middle of the field. Makes it so easy on the quarterback to make that throw and pick up good yards.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to be able to catch a big gainer.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Makes the catch. It's Lacey. all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a nice game. They'll move the football to the 27.
Defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The Sun Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, ASU. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, not great through. Now they get set to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle and incomplete. Quarterback operating an empty set. Back to pass. It's Shuck. This time a completion. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Pass complete. It's second down now. To throw. It's shot. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
That's reeled in. It's Lacey. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And now the handoff. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Scanning the field. It's Shuck. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to throw it again. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or we have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville. They go in front here in the 2nd half. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync, like trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked on the final play of this third quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. That one sails incomplete. He threw it too far.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
First down and goal here. Touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's picked for a third time tonight.